Hi, you're here with Samantha Brown, and I have just got back from a day mastermind with Nick James, who puts together the Expert Empires event, which had Grant Cardone headlining this year, Gary Vaynerchuk headlining the year before. He had Lord Alan Sugar also last year. So probably one of the biggest, best events in the UK, particularly for coaches, consultants, speakers, authors, those kind of people, and property investors, it seems. So what have I learned today? Loads of stuff. Loads of people ask their questions about running events, about what kind of numbers you need to run events well, whether you should do free discovery days, what the purpose of a discovery day is, how many people you should have there, what the numbers were for Expert Empires this year, so how much money Nick made, and the other speakers, how much money they made, and trust me, they made some money. What else did we go through today? Just loads of stuff. My mind is blown. It's kind of like 9:30 in the night time here now, and I've been awake since 5:30 and non-stop the whole time. So my brain is a little bit overloaded. But one amazing thing. So actually two amazing things. At the end of the day, let's just go back to the beginning. Nick started off the day with asking for successes from the group. Now, bear in mind that the group of people that I'm in the mastermind with are all pushing to make six-figure businesses, or they've done the six figures, multiple six figures, and they're pushing towards 7. So Nick asked for successes over the past couple of months, what things people had done. And that's really good, really good high to start the day off with. But also kind of made you think of have I been doing enough? No, we always think never. Give me a thumbs up if you think you're not doing enough. And if you aren't thumbs upping, you're lying to yourself and everybody else. So that was a really good thing, and some of the successes shared were surprising to me. They weren't all money related. One of my successes was being able to walk into the Expert Empires room of 800 people, or however many it was, and loads and loads and loads of people know who I am. And one of the guys that was in the mastermind came up to me during one of the breaks and said to me, actually, Sam, you said this is a throwaway comment in one of your videos about being able to walk into a room and everybody knows who you are. And every time I say that, I think of the Cheers title sequence of everybody knows your name. But that's kind of the whole point of Get Facebook Famous is about being able to actually apply it to real life. So you're famous online, brilliant, everybody knows you online, but then when you meet people, they already like you, and everybody knows who you are. So actually selling to people is really, really easy. So that was a really epiphany moment for me. And then at the end of the day, so we had you had to write down 3 accountability things of what you are going to do before the next mastermind meeting. Nick always makes you share with somebody else as well, so that you feel a bit of accountability there. And when I started doing mine, Nick called me out on the fact that I wasn't being specific, I wasn't being measurable, there was no time, all the whole smart stuff that but you just don't do. So one of my things is to go to every single person who has expressed interest in my Get Facebook Famous course, of which there are now 450, and I have not followed up with them. Actually, I haven't followed up with anyone in the last 3 months. So that is one of my tasks, is to contact 100 people over the next week and get them into my group. When I went to GrowthCon in Vegas in February, I purchased ClickFunnels and I started transferring my course onto ClickFunnels, and then kind of got lost in the learning of everything else and life, and so I stopped doing that. And another task I have set for myself is to release the course on ClickFunnels by Sunday, so you can all hold me accountable. So hello to everybody watching. Hi Beth, really, really nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. I guess I'm not really in the 4N group anymore, so hello Naomi and Keith and Michelle and Paul and everybody else who's watching me on a wonderful Wednesday evening. So release my ClickFunnels course is one of my things. So obviously it was on Teachable, not obviously to you guys, but it was on Teachable. I've moved over to ClickFunnels, but I kind of got distracted in moving it over. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to follow up with another 100 people and get them onto my £5 trial for 14 days access to my amazing course. And then the other thing was to work out the numbers that I would do one-on-one consulting for, because I hate the idea of exchanging my time for money. And we're all taught that that's not scalable. And so anytime anyone goes, oh, why don't you just do some one-on-one consulting? I'm like, no, I don't want to do it. And Nick pointed out something to me today that everyone's got a figure. Grant Cardone does You can buy it from his website, because of course you can buy everything from his website. 1 hour, it might even be half hour consulting for like $50,000, which is nuts. I don't want to put myself at that level at the moment, but I have worked out what my figures are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put them in Facebook. So anytime anyone asks me to do something that I don't particularly want to do, I can just refer them and say, these are my prices, and that's it. And hopefully no one will say yes, in a way. But obviously if they do, then it's a price that I feel comfortable with, because I don't want to be doing what I know a lot of people, especially in 4N, do, which is end up working for like 20 quid an hour. Who wants to do that? My figure, by the way, at the moment is £2,000 an hour. So yeah. Although I did think about doing a 1 day consulting package of, I'll teach you how to do Facebook Lives. I'll actually do them with you and go through everything, give you like little scripts if you need them, and work out content for the month for like 5k plus lunch at the Ivy, because the members area there, I can hire it out. So if anyone fancies doing that, I was thinking about doing that as well. Anyway, so I'm kind of rambling now, but I just wanted to let you guys know what I'm thinking of doing, what my 3 accountability things are. So I've done my prices, done them already. I have committed to you guys that by Sunday you'll be able to get the ClickFunnels version of Get Facebook Famous, and then I'm going to follow up with 100 people who've already expressed interest, because, hey, when you do this whole Facebook stuff, everybody likes your stuff. And then when you say, I've got this new product, everyone says yes, or at least some people do anyway. So I'm going to follow up with 100 people who have expressed interest in my Get Facebook Famous course, and actually switch the ClickFunnels side on. So that's really exciting. So guys, tell me what you have planned for the week. I know it's midweek, but you probably didn't do it on Monday. So do it now on Wednesday or Wednesday evening. Tell me what you're going to do with the last 2 days of the week. And if you comment here in the live, after it's live, then I will chase you, because accountability messaging is something that I'm adding into my course, because it's something that I need. And so if I remind myself or remind others, I'll remind myself. So if you have 3 things, 2 things, 1 thing that you need to get done by the end of the week, tell me what it is, and I promise I will chase you to make sure you get it done. And in doing so, I'll chase myself. So I hope it's been useful. If you've got any questions, I know you really wanted to know the numbers for Expert Empires. Let me just say it's multiple 6 figures that they've done. I can't tell you the exact numbers, because that is private information for Nick to share with you if he chooses. But actually, saying that, Nick is doing a discovery day, and he might share it there. So get yourself onto Nick's course. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, then comment below and I can put you in touch and probably get you a free seat, because I'm a special person. And if you didn't hear me, free seat. Okay, yeah, so I hope that's been useful, and I shall see you all soon. Bye-bye.